And that's 93 Slayer coming in, boys. Hopefully we get a Thermy task and get some fucking pets. Cough, cough. Alright guys, so here's a quick little snippet from my DK's trip, and I got pretty much nothing. Ripperino. So immediately post-stream, I decided to go Bandos with some of my clanmates, and I got Tacits pretty early in the trip, which is pretty nice, and was definitely motivation. And not too long after that, we actually managed to pull another drop here. Like I said, this isn't live commentary because this was after a 7.5 hour live stream. But here you guys go. Bam bam. 2 drops, 1 trip, full Bandos. Let's go. Pretty satisfied with that. It's definitely a good reason to keep going. Ended up being like a 6-hour trip too. Alright guys, so this is probably going to be the last kill of this trip. This trip was really, really nice. We got BCP and Tacits really early on in the trip, which kind of kept me motivated for the whole time. This did end up being like a 5-hour trip or something like that, which is pretty nice. It's pretty average for my trio trips. That's what I expect to have happen. And pretty good cash stack as well. So what I'm just throwing this clip in there for, because I'm sure you guys are sick of me talking the Grand Exchange. Once I sell this stuff, I think what I'm going to do is I'm supposed to be using Guthans for this kill apparently. What I'm going to do is I am going to, yeah, I don't know that these kids are trolling around. I'm going to try to buy a Spectral. The reason for that is because I actually did end up getting Hellhound's task at the end of my live stream today. And I really want to do it. And I might have to sell that ACV for a Spectral, which would be really stupid. Because I just bought it and I could have just held on to the money. But if I have to sell a couple things for the Spectral, that's fine, because obviously I can just resell the Spectral with probably very minimal net loss. The most net loss I'll have is maybe like a couple mil, and I just think it's very worth it. Cerberus will be interesting for me. I want to do it, and then, I still haven't done it yet, and it could be my lucky pet place. You never know. I really just want to get this kill done. It could be my lucky pet place. You never know. I haven't found my lucky pet yet, so hopefully that's it. We just got super restores, but I'm still leaving. So I'll show you guys the split, and then we'll figure out what we're selling for that Spectral. I almost said Ellie. Alright, so the trip ended up being a 13.25 mil split, which means in the bank right now we have about 25 million coins. Figure out the price of a Spectral real quick, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to sell in here. I don't want to sell all my beautiful darts and arrows, though, but I might have to. Okay, guys, so I decided I'm going to sell the DFS as well as the armor crossbow, which obviously we will buy the armor crossbow back. The DFS I don't need to buy back because I figured for just about any situation, if I buy a Spectral, the Spectral will be usable there. I don't know if it's really good at DKs, but I know, for example, if I decide to tank Bandos again, then the Crystal Shield's technically better in terms of range defense anyway, so it's really not that big of a difference. The Crystal Shield's not bad. So I'm going to sell these 2 items and buy myself a Spectral, and I'm not going to buy a Bludgeon because from what I've seen in a lot of videos, a Bludgeon still isn't necessary to use. I would definitely like to have it, and if I had one, I would totally use it, but I'm going to try and learn how to do this, and it's probably going to be really supply intensive, so this should be way more than enough to buy a bunch of supplies as well, but hopefully we get some Prim Crystals, and that'd be great. Alright, so a Spectral is 53 mil, that's pretty rough, but I still have 13 mil to throw around on supplies, which is nice. I still have to learn how to do Cerberus, which I might not even do tonight because I've literally been playing for about 14 hours today. So, like, 7 hours for live stream, 5 hours for Bandos trip, and like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours before the stream as well. So I think it's time for me to take a break, and because my girlfriend's going to be here in like 20 minutes anyway. So I don't want her to know how big of a nerd I am, even though she already knows. So, we're definitely going to try some Cerberus, and hopefully we get bank loot. Alright guys, I know it's kind of too late here, but I'm finishing selling up some of the stuff I had from my other various Slayer tasks. And I'm going to buy a Zerka ring for this and go imbue it. Because at this point, I really have no... Holy fucking 4 mil. I really have no other ring that I can use that's like at all efficient or practical. So, I feel at this point it's finally the right time for me to go ahead and buy a Zerka ring. So I'm going to go imbue this bad boy up. Then we're going to try and learn how to do some Cerberus. Doesn't look terribly difficult, but we'll see. Alright guys, just past 100 kill count. I'm actually at 101 right now. This will be my 102nd kill. And I'm kind of getting the hang of this boss, but I still sometimes struggle when this happens, when he like throws down that lava shit, and then you have to pray flick as well. It gets a little bit difficult, but I'm getting better. And there we go, my first drop. An Eternal Crystal, second best drop here, 4 mil. Pretty fucking juicy. And like I said, guys, I still do die a lot here. So there's my loot pile on the ground. So don't judge me when you see, when I right click it right here. Yeah, that's right. I just got a jar of souls. uh, it's my first jar. I'm actually not angry about it. I'm keeping it forever, though. It's just going to chill in my bank, I think. It's a trophy now. Alright, guys. Well, we did finally finish our Cerberus task. We did get that Eternal Crystal, which is really nice. Gotta say, Cerberus is honestly really painstakingly tedious. Took me a long time to understand this boss. Actually, that's not true. It didn't take me a long time to understand this boss. It took me a long time to get decent at this boss. I still died like numerous times throughout the task, just because A, high ping or like DCing or lag or whatever, and B, just like sometimes not being able to see the right, like being able to distinguish between the ghosts. But we got this beautiful jar of souls here, which I think is kind of cool, and the Eternal Crystal. Obviously, the rest of the drops here are pretty shit. The jar of souls, I mean, I'm not gonna sell this bad boy because let's be real, that's pretty cool. Most people will be really salty about it, but for some reason I'm not. I think it's just I think it's just really cool. So I'm gonna keep it. Probably not gonna sell it even at the end of the series. I think it's just a really cool thing to have, and I'll probably just collect this jar and any other subsequent jars I get. But we're gonna go pick up a new task and see if we get another awesome boss task. Oh, looks like we're getting another fire cape, boys. I guess I'll do this. Really no reason not to. It's a shitload of Slayer XP. Hoping for some Smoke Devils pretty soon here. I don't know if Neve can assign Smoke Devils. I'm pretty sure she can. I don't know. Another fire cape won't hurt. Maybe when I get like 10 or something, I'll gamble them. Because, you know, would be pretty fucking cool to get a pet. Right now I have 4. So, maybe I'll just get a ridiculous amount of fire capes. I'll just get like 50 fire capes or something. But yeah, easy points, jet task. Okay, guys, so I was actually a little bit slow on that fire cape. 46 minutes was pretty slow. But I actually heard something from my buddy Alex Welshi, the guy who I'm going to be doing the next series with, or next season of the series with. A little tip for fire capes, those of you guys who are having trouble. If you have a problem with Jad when he first spawns, the location at which Jad spawns is always going to be the location of the second mage on wave 62. So if the yellow mage, like the discolored mage, spawns, that's where Jad is going to be. So I don't know. I didn't know that, actually. So he told me, and I was actually like, wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I have 5 fire capes now. And I'm going to gamble 3, just because I don't really care all that much. I don't need 5 fire capes. So I doubt that we're going to get this pet. I really don't think we will. There goes 1. Oh, there goes 2. And here's the rip 3. Damn. Alright, still no pets for Dave. The legacy continues. Holy shit, boys. First Smoke Devil task. Let's go. Kind of getting the hang of this now. Actually really liking this boss. I still fuck up a little bit, but I'm getting the hang of this. So you guys remember that Jar of Souls drop I got earlier? Where it's a pretty rare drop, and it's kind of like, wow, that's kind of close to a pet drop rate. Well, that's even closer. That's a 1 in 2K drop. And while some of you may be saying, hey, Dave, that's a D-chain. It's still pretty nice. And I'd agree with you. It is still pretty nice. I was looking for something more, but I decided, you know what, we're just going to go on with the task. We're not going to be too salty about it. No big deal. We're just going to continue on with our beautiful task here. And the very next kill, that's right, one after the D-chain, we just got a Smoke Battle Staff back-to-back with the D-chain on our first ever, on our first ever Thermy task. So that's it's pretty cool. I was actually really satisfied with this. Should be able to squeeze out this kill. I don't think I'm gonna have any problems with it. Then like 2 more trips probably. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Hey, I think I've gotten all the Thermy drops. That's fucking sick. Well, boys, that's a Calphite Queen task. Hopefully, pet, question mark? Okay, guys, I finished my Calphite Queen task. Did the whole thing Calphite Queen. 499 kill count now. No drops that task, which is alright. I'm not sure the length of this video, but I'm gonna maybe end it after I pick up a new task and sell this, because I feel like this video's been going on for a while. There's been quite a few boss tasks in here, and we're going to sell this nice, beautiful tab, and maybe we can make a little estimate of how close we are to actually finishing this series. This is a joke, right? This is my first fucking boss task, and I get giant mole. I had to skip like 4 tasks to get this. I don't even have fairly hard, so I'm just gonna do 3 because this is a fucking joke. That's stupid. That's just stupid. And with the highest mole kill count in the world of 37, I think I have the most kills on old school. I'm going to create a new task from Duradel this time because it'll be my 460th task, so I'll get some extra points, even though I just used all my points on skips. Oh, Duradel coming in clutch with 160 Cave Kraken. I'm going to go sell my tab before I do this. I really want to just do this, but I'm going to sell my tab first. Alright guys, so that tab, including I even sold my beautiful arrows, steel arrows, and darts from bossing, is about 23.5 mil, so we chuck that in the bank. And we have almost 30 mil right now in the bank, which is pretty nice. Obviously, they have a lot of other stuff I can sell, so I'm just going to calculate the price of my bank, and then, like, I'm going to go repair all my barrows and stuff, too. Actually, I think I already have it all repaired. Never mind. I'm going to calculate the price of my bank, and then I'm going to calculate the price of the missing items I have, and I'll try and figure out a rough estimate, and I'll give that to you guys real quick, so give me a minute. Okay, so I did some calculations, and I actually think I have enough to be able to buy everything. I mean, okay, the items I'm missing, these are actually the only God Wars items I have right here. The items I'm missing are all the Arma items, then ACB and Sara Sword from Sardome and God Wars, because I already have the SGS. And then from Zami, I already have the Hosta, which counts as a spear. And then what I'm missing from that is Staff of the Dead and Steam Staff. That's 200k. And then what I'm missing from Bandos is just the BGS. Oh, and a Zami Godsword, of course. And that's actually it. So I actually think I have enough. I guess I'm just going to start selling stuff, and we'll find out. And if not, then I'll just buy things as I need to buy things back. I'm going to sell, like, the important stuff at the very end, like Guthans and whatnot, but this is interesting. Okay, so I sold everything. Well, not everything. There's still some stuff in my bank, but I figured some of you guys might want to actually see me buying certain things. So here, I'll show you guys my bank real quick so you guys know what's up. So I sold all my runes. I sold a lot of my gear. I still have my Guthans and stuff to sell, as well as the blowpipe, the trident, the occult, the fury, and, like, I can unimbue the Zerker rings and stuff, which I will at the end of the series anyway. And so far, so good. I mean, this is looking pretty strong so far, and I'm fairly confident that I actually will be done with this. Okay, let's see. We got the Arma. We need the Armadillo helmet, of course. The most illustrious piece of Armadillo that everyone loves to get when they're there. We have, I mean, let's buy a Steam Staff, I guess. Oh my god, it's probably Steam Battle Staff, isn't it? Just because I want to make sure that I don't forget that. Bandos items we already have, so we need a Bandos God Sword. Of course, gotta buy that. Gotta buy the Zamorak God Sword, which might be Zamorakian, or is it just Zamorak? No, it's just Zamorak God Sword. So we got that. This is weird. Okay, so let's take all the other ones out of the bank, and we'll organize, and we will see if the only thing I'm missing right now should be the AGS, I think. Okay, so Bandos items. We have BCP, Tacits, Boots, BGS. SAR items. We have SGS, ACB, Sara Sword. Arma items. We have full Arma. Just got to go down one slot. Full Arma, and then AGS would go right there. And then Zami items. We have Spear. I actually think the only thing left I need is the AGS. So let's finish selling the stuff in the bank, and we'll grab the AGS. This should be way more than enough, honestly. So I'm going to unimbue my rings and shit and sell this, and I'll be right back. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also like 6 mil in potions, so I should probably sell that stuff first, because these things are worth quite a bit, so I'm going to do that real quick. Dude, Super Combats went down. When I bought these things, they were like 23k each, and now they're like 18. That's fucking crazy, man. I feel kind of stupid because I should have realized that I was like this close to finishing the series, and I would have made the last episode a lot more like epic. But I guess there was a lot of boss tasks and cool stuff in here. But still, like, fuck, man. I mean, this should do it, I think. Guffins and a Fury. I still have Carol's, a Zerker ring, a Blowpipe, a Trident. I like, if I really needed to, I could still go do Zolra for a rebuild. Like, if this was like not just a series, but I think this should be it, boys. So let's sell this stuff. Yeah, I'm one of those guys. I just do minus 5% on everything. Guffins even went down. It was 10 mil when I bought it. That was like a long time ago though. So is this gonna be enough? I mean, here, let's just sell a few more things just for good measure. Let's see. Let's just sell the Blowpipe, the Trident, and the Occult, just for good measure. You know, we'll uncharge it. We'll unload. We'll uncharge. We'll unload all over my inventory. Yes, yes, yes. All right. And I would prefer to actually sell the raw items as opposed to turning them into scales. I'm pretty sure the Blowpipe is still worth more to sell it as the item than it is in its value in scales, but I'm not sure because like I don't really do Zora. Like the whole point of the series, like I said at the beginning, was like to do all this without Zora, but this should be, you know, far more than enough. Yeah, this is it. I think right here. Let's see, Armadil, Godsword. Yeah, we did it, boys. That's everything. I don't want to sell it back. Get the fuck out of there. So that's everything. This is all God Wars items, unless I'm missing something. If I'm missing something, I'm about to feel really stupid after this upload. But this is BGS, SGS, AGS, ZGS. So we have all the Zamy items. We have all the Arma items. We have all the Sara items. Sara Light, I guess, technically, too, but I can clearly afford that. So we'll just drag the money there. And then all the Bandos items. I'm going to double check and make sure I'm missing anything before I do a proper outro. So hang on. Okay, guys. That is actually everything. And we have plenty to spare. I mean, we have a B ring that's 4 mil. We have this is 500k. This is about 2.5 mil. This is like 1.5 mil. We have probably like 15 mil cash at least to spare after all that. That's nuts. And I'm even keeping the Jar of Souls. We never even finished the goddamn bludgeon. I don't know. I need to figure out some way to go over that in the next season as well. Because I'm not fucking getting rid of 2/3 of a bludgeon. I'll probably just end up like paying myself out for, like 1/3 of the cost when I get one piece or something like that. I even have like random junk to sell in here and everything, man. That's nuts, guys. What can I say? This is the end of the series. I'm actually surprised. I didn't think that the series would be over this fast, so here's a very formal outro. I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me on every single episode of this series. It really does mean a lot to me, and it's awesome that you guys enjoy the content that I can provide. Season 2 is going to come in a little while. There's probably going to be about 2 week to 3 week, maybe even a month break in between. I'll give you some progress videos in between there, and obviously the Iron Man videos are still going to come up. There's several really big Iron Man videos coming up in the next couple months. But yeah, I'm going to go for 2K total, so I'm going to give you guys real brief my plans on getting that. I'm going to be getting 91 Thieving for the, like, I'm going to go for a lot of Elite Diaries and stuff. I have 99 Prayer banked already on my other account. A bunch of Construction levels, some Agility levels. I'm going to get Rune Crafting because I want to get Fremi Elites. So there's a lot of skills coming up here as well. So obviously for the next season, Alex Welshie is over 2K total, so I want to be to over 2K total as well, so we can boss on the skill total worlds and not get PK'd as much at wildy bosses and things like that. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this series, please leave a like, leave a sub, share it around, guys. Put some fucking shit on I don't know, put it on some sites, put it on Pornhub, put it on Reddit, put it on Facebook, put it on your pants. I don't know. This is just getting kind of awkward now, but I hope you guys did enjoy. And yeah, once again, I'm going to leave Alex Welshie's description in the bottom of the video, or leave his channel link in the description so you guys can check him out. He's the person I'm going to be doing Season 2 with. And we're going to come up with a list of rules and things like that over the next month to make it more of an interesting series, because we're doing a duo thing. And we want to find ways to unlock using certain gear and find a good end goal. So far, we're thinking maybe 1 bill shared wealth between the two of us, which seems pretty fair. But yeah, if you guys are excited for that as well, leave a like, and yeah, peace out, boys.